It's a bit more, I suppose you'd say, spit and sawdust. It isn't silver service. It's not the tidiest of places. There's coats lying around. There's when you came in, you would have seen towels lying around as people were folding them, and we just leave them out for people to fold. It's not somewhere where you're afraid to put your feet up on the chair.
If you want to go out in the garden, you can do that. We go out and sit, and at the back of the garden we had vegetables last year, that they can, we do some planting, and we've got apples and cherries and loads of different things. And they'll come out and help us. We bring them in, we make chutneys, we make jams, we bake, and we do quite a lot of, we're quite versatile here.
Well, I think the most important thing is the care to give the inmates. Well, inmates, I'm saying inmates. Well, the people and they take their time with them. The people who look after them are very good, very, very good. That's only my impression, but I see it studied daily, the way they look after them.
The majority of staff have been here for probably at least 4 years. And, you get people who move jobs or get pregnant and go on maternity leave and that sort of thing, and then you take new people on. But we don't have a huge amount of new people. We have probably 1 or 2 new people a year, and they just come in steadily, starting off with a couple of shifts, and as we get to know them and they get to know us, then we offer them more.
It's like a small family unit, and we all have sort of team meetings and discuss what sort of thing we can do to keep the families and the residents happy, and what things that we can do to change things, to make things better. So it's an ongoing thing.
I make a point of making sure that I know every resident as much as I can, and also every relative who comes through the door. I think if you begin to get too big and you don't know the relatives, especially who come through the door, as well as the residents, then you're struggling. I take a point of if I'm around, or the other member of staff who's sort of deputy manager, if we're around, we'll try and connect with each relative if they come in, just to say hello and just to see if they're okay. And people stay for 5 minutes or 5 hours. It's entirely up to them.
They have enough a day looking after one. The bad ones, no bad ones, but ones that are really ill and can't look after themselves. And they're very good with them. And they'll encourage them with the little dolls, There's a couple of old ladies there. I don't know if they've lost children or no, but they're just like a baby to them. And then they make a little clothes for the doll and things like that. Sometimes makes a tear come to your eye, And that's Jen.
We try in the mornings to be doing things like life skills, and that would be things like peeling the veg, making bread, and we might do things like dusting, ironing, folding laundry, stuff like that. The general stuff that you would do in your house, we would try and have some replication of here. We might do sewing and things like that. And it's generally in smaller groups as people get up in the morning, and that's what they come through to do. And some people like doing that and other people like to watch. So we do that sort of stuff.
I decided in my 40s that I wanted to go to college, and I did health and social care. And the reason why I did that was because my mother and my son had severe epilepsy. My mother had motor neuron disease, and I had to help them. They needed my help and my care, and it just came to me one day, I says I would like to do that for other people that I don't know, and I would like to help them and care for them, because I would like to think that one day, you know, if I ever needed care, that I could get as much care and love and attention as which I give my residents.